Welcome.
Hello folks. Well, as requested from a viewer, and before I show you this WL Toys AS350 Eurocopter's flight test in the cold, wind, and snow, I want to address a question from another viewer about my Blade Scout.
Well, this is for the viewer who asked me if I could do a touch and go with the coaxial Blade Scout. So, let's give it a try. There you go, touch and go. Okay, huh? And of course that's just a touch and go if you actually just wanted to land it. This is what happened. That's all.
Alright, let's get back to the serious business and look at this AS350.
Hello folks. Well, I've been flying my V977 Power Stars, and there's a couple of more indoor fly-ins, and I really like these helicopters. And as you can see, I've added my little floats to them like I do with all my helicopters. I just use these little insulating tabs right here that I'm going to put on this new one. This is my V931, which I had before. Of course, it was destroyed in the fire, and the little floats make it a lot easier to see for an old guy like me. And you know, I put those on all my helicopters. Just makes it a lot easier to see, and it doesn't tear up the landing gear either. So I just got this from CX Heli today. This is the AS350. People said, oh, you should have a helicopter with real bodies on it. So I remembered having this, so I decided to get another one. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what's in the box. Of course, a set of instructions here. Get this out, nice and well packed as usual. Let's see what we got going here. Open this up. And of course, we have a helicopter, which is sitting right in here. And this looks beautiful. This is a 3-bladed helicopter, which means it has more lift. Of course, needs more power. The great thing about this helicopter, and all these helicopters, have brushless motors in them. This is totally scale and just a beautiful little helicopter. The AS350 is famous helicopter. And we've got this really neat transmitter. I'm going to show you how this works again in case you haven't done it, because there's some unique features on this thing that is just fantastic. So we've got a transmitter, we've got 2 batteries. These batteries are 500 milliamp 25C. They're kind of cold right now because UPS just brought these to me. Extra set of blades, a gear, a screwdriver, and we have a battery charger here. It'll charge both batteries at the same time. So that's it. Let's put it together, put my floats on it, and see how it flies. Your idle up 3D switch is right up here. This is your motor kill switch right here. So off is this way. Okay. Another thing I want to show you here, I mentioned this in my other video, is on the right you've got this control here. This is dual rate. If you look here, there's high rate. When I push that again, that's low rate. I like to fly in high rate. And on this side, you've got a 3G and 6G. So when it's in 6G, you've got a solid red light up here. That means you've got all 6 gyros working on the helicopter. Very easy to fly, but you will not be able to roll it inverted. You have to flip this switch to 3G. That shuts off 3 of the gyros, this light begins blinking, and that works really well. Now there's this hover debugging switch down here. You have to press that, I think, 3 times. And now this is blinking here. That means that your hover is being compensated, so you'll get a nicer hover. And to go back, you just press that again. There's a switch right here. Right now, mode 2 is throttle and rudder on this side. 4.5 cyclic, left and right cyclic on this side. If you throw this switch, I have to shut it off, turn it back on, and I can pick mode 2 or 4. If I hold that switch down, that puts it in mode 1. Hold it down again, mode 3. Hold it down again, mode 1. To go back to mode 2, just throw this switch again. Now we have to shut it off to get that beeping so it knows. And now we're in mode 2 again. The canopy comes off the front by magnets. So you want to just squeeze that a little bit and you can pull that off. This is where the battery goes in here. This is your receiver. And down in this side, right in there, you can see a brushless motor. Okay, let's turn this thing on. What we got here? This will be the maiden flight, no stunts inside, because I'm going to save this for fly-in. Make sure this switch is off. Switch is there. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we just have to take it out and fly it outside. It's got quite a bit of power. Pretty though, huh? Windy. Pretty windy. Alright, this is good for the test flight. Let's Woo. Okay, so far so good.
Well, that went well. Please stay tuned for next Sunday's indoor fly-in video, where I'm going to be able to do some better 3D inside with this machine without the cold and wind. Plus, you're going to see some other unusual machines that I plan to fly there. So please take a minute to subscribe and make sure to click the bell so you don't miss what's coming up.